Welcome back to Take 5 Sports. And of course, we're still in the off season for every other sport. But you know what sport's not in the off season? Influencer boxing, boy. And today, they finally announced the Misfits, what is this, 10, 9,
10,
whatever, the Prime card.
Yeah.
The one with none other than Dylan Dennis, Logan Paul, KSI, Tommy Fury. Alright, but aside from them, believe it or not, they actually have other fights
Some
on
good
the card.
fights looking up. It's looking up, bro.
It's looking kind of crazy.
That's why I said stack. I remember we were talking about, we're like, you gotta stack this card.
stack
this
this
is
card
the card.
This one might even be one of the last cards we get. so honestly, let's get right into it. We have the card open right now, and we're just gonna be, going through it, dropping what we think, maybe some predictions. Let's get right into it.
Okay, well, we're gonna start from the bottom, and then we're gonna go to the main event. We're
All right,
gonna
let's do it.
start from it. So Nick Lamau, LMAO, and I heard people say Lamau, I heard people say LMAO. Alex Wasabi versus Pineda and B Dave. It's gonna be the tag team. What are your thoughts on this one?
I'm rocking with Pineda and B Dave.
Yeah, I think they're gonna win. I'm not no Alex Wasabi believer, bro.
I don't even know who Nicholas Lamau is.
This was such a random matchup. Like I was like, if you're gonna do Alex Wasabi, why not just rematch him and Deji on the card? I feel like that would have been.
That's a fight that they would do anymore.
I feel like that would have been a better, because you get a new improved Deji versus Alex Wasabi, or like I hate these tag team boxing things, bro.
I think it's whatever it works for these cards, because like I guess they look cool, and like B Dave and Alex Pineda have kind of been on like a nice little tear.
They've been winning every tag team.
All their tag teams. They got a little thing going there. So whatever, run it. I'm assuming they're gonna win. I don't know who Nick is. I don't know if he's ever boxed. And then Alex.
I think he has.
Fought in like. What?
Alex fought in.
The last was a Deji fight, right?
No, he fought iDubbbz, and he beat iDubbbz.
I don't remember.
This was for the Creator Clash.
Okay, I guess that happened. I don't think Alex is a great boxer.
He's decent, but he's nothing crazy. Like if Deji Lily were to like actually try.
It's also a 2-on-1 situation, so I don't know. Honestly, whoever wins, but I'm gonna rock with Pineda and B Dave.
Yeah, I'm going Pineda and B Dave too. Like I don't see, unless they pull up some upset, and then B Dave heel turns on Pineda.
Yeah, some heel turn in the ring. Who knows?
And then next is SX versus DTG.
I have no
SX is the rapper.
DTG
SX is the guy that makes KSI's songs.
Make songs together. I know that.
I don't know if he's ever boxed before. This is the first time I'm hearing. So
who is DTG? Like I thought it was a typo. Is it supposed to be like DDG?
No, it's DTG, bro. DTG. Like
I don't even know who
It's not D the Great though. It's not D the Great.
Honestly, I don't even know.
I guess I'm going SX, bro.
I'm just gonna flip a coin.
No, that's what I'm saying. Some of these are interesting matchups to have on the Prime card. I guess it's cool to see.
I like that they're kind of expanding though, like adding new faces.
Mm-hmm. I mean, but on the Prime card though, bro, like this is where you
know,
pull out all of the stops,
you could
bro.
put like some Kenny and stuff. I don't know. Maybe they should have pulled a lot of like the Kingpin guys, especially now that Kingpin is officially like done.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they should try to rework those contracts and let like those fights
you get Gib in the card, bro.
Yeah.
Find a way.
I think that's more of a Gib thing. Like I think he's just trying to die on this hill where he's just against Misfits for some reason.
Kingpin is gone, bro. Where else are you gonna fight now? Like Misfits is the only. Misfits is the only consistent promotion.
Yeah, because they actually run it properly. They weren't doing all this like hype. Let's throw millions of dollars at random people.
Yeah, exactly.
Who've never fought before that have no draw.
And like, okay, so next we got Wonderson Nunes versus my mate Nate.
I have zero idea of either of these people.
You never seen Wonderson Nunes? Wonderson Nunes was fought in Kingpin. He was the guy Kenny was like beating.
He's
the guy with the huge background.
Huge damn, they put him really. Oh, I don't know if this is the
I don't know
of
if
the
this
fight.
is the card.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I was gonna say like that's a pretty big name.
No, yeah, he has a huge following. Like
I don't know who my mate Nate is.
I think I'm going Nunes for this one.
Yeah, I'll go
because Nunes was pretty good when I saw him box in the Kingpin tournament.
But do you think like after that loss to Kenny, like do you think that like kind of
that shook him? That shook him.
Well, that's a lot of damage too, bro.
Yeah, no, Kenny was messing his ass up, but like
that was a lot of damage.
Like, nah. I think he can bounce back from this as long as he keeps his head on straight. Like again, he has a big fan base, so like he's used to pressure and used to expectations, right? I
think like hopefully you learned a few things. Like I think I don't think whoever he's versing is gonna be as good as Kenny was.
Yeah, Kenny was insane.
Kenny awakened some next Super Saiyan in that fight, bro. Like I don't know what that was.
He showed off some of the most skill in any YouTube boxing I've ever seen. Even his defense, bro, was like head moving like this and stuff.
He was going through the full guard like for fun, just uppercut straight through it, overhand.
Just going like this.
He was setting up shots too. It was crazy.
And then Chase Demore and Temple Arts. I haven't seen. Well, no, we saw the
We
Tempo
watched
Arts
a
fight.
little bit. Honestly, bro, I don't know
What that fight was with Tempo and somebody
I
else.
just
I'm going
quit,
Chase.
I
I'm going
guess.
Chase.
Yeah.
I'm going Chase because I've
Honestly-
seen more from Chase and I've seen more. Like I don't know what that
I
Tempo
think
Arts
it's
fight
just gonna
was.
be two people throwing hands, and maybe someone's gonna get dropped. I have no
Then we
idea.
got Swarms and Ryan Taylor.
Two, because the first one ended because of some.
I think it was the punch in the eye, and then he
punch,
couldn't
yes.
continue or whatever.
Swarms got that Deontay Wilder knockout.
No, but Swarms
power,
has actually
bro.
been training. Like he takes this
You know
stuff
what?
seriously.
Yeah,
Like
I'll give it to him. Like compared, like he actually came back from that KSI fight.
yeah,
Everyone thought like, oh, you know, it's gonna be a joke, this that, but no, he came back and he showed some like signs.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
He went against like some decent people afterwards. Like he went against Deji, and Deji was like, and he caught Deji with a few hits
Yeah.
that fight too.
but
so it's
Deji
not
was
even,
cooking
like,
him. But
Yeah, but it's
Uh-huh.
not like he was like completely out.
I'll give this one to Swarms again. I'll give this one
I'll
to
go with
Swarms.
Swarms too.
I think
Ryan
s-
Taylor is just, I don't know. I think he just has that like.
It's just I don't know, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like
I haven't seen much from him to say, but like I think he just has that like, what, I'm just gonna go for it,
Yeah.
like, bite down on the mouth guard and like whatever.
and then next we got Asher Wet versus Alexia Grace. I know Asher Wet was like the women's champion of their
Yeah.
division, but she did lose in the Kingpin tournament. I do believe so.
Okay.
Is either Asher. I believe it was Asher Wet or Elbrook. I can't remember which one. I can't remember if it was Elbrook or Asher Wet.
I think
All I
it's
know is that
something-
she's really good. Asher
Okay.
Wet. Asher Wet is also really good. Like she's not like the most technical boxer, but she was one of the best in their division. So like I'm gonna just go give it to her. You know, I haven't seen much from Alexia Grace unless I'm just like
Also
tripping over
blanking,
myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'll go with the eye. Honestly, again, I can't really recall much of their fights.
Like her fights are just it's like really sloppy. You know, it's like
Yeah.
it's not. It's what you just expect. People throwing hands. You know, like.
Some
A knockdown
yeah.
comes eventually. Like
Yeah.
it's nothing crazy. It's not a Floyd Mayweather, you know, or like that girl Jake Paul signs. I think Amanda Taylor is her name.
Wait, but she's like a pro.
Yeah, so like
Yeah,
you're not gonna
okay.
see anything like that.
Yeah.
Like, and then this is
Then
where
we get into like the
the
actual
main
fights,
card.
Yeah,
Like
I feel
the,
like this is the main card.
you know. So the first we're starting off with Dean the Great and
Great.
Waleed Sharks, the rematch,
The
bro.
rematch. So first off, I genuinely think like of the two of them, because I think their first fight was a long time ago. Misfits 03.
Yeah. 10
So,
months.
Being like that far ago, like in the grand scheme of things,
Yeah.
and they look pretty technically sound in that fight. Again, I'm
Oh,
not
they're some
saying
of the
like
best fighters on
they
Misfits,
look like
yeah.
crazy pro boxers, but they look like they knew what they were trying
Yeah.
to do. They look like they were actually throwing legitimate shots. Obviously,
Mm.
you saw the standard like overthrowing at times,
Mm.
but they were actually like defensively like picking their shots. They were setting shots
Yeah.
up. Like it was kind of interesting to see. Like they looked like proper boxing.
No, Waleed and Dean are some of the best technical, like not technical sound, but like some of the best boxers on Misfits, or the most
Oh, for
talented,
sure.
I should say. Like their rivalry has been
Yeah.
going on for this whole like year now.
And it looked kind of even in that
Yeah.
first fight. Like they were both throwing hands, but Waleed definitely was like.
He got
Oh.
rocked at the end, bro.
But before that, he was outboxing Dean.
Yo, yeah, he was. That's why he was so
Cooking the
frustrated at the
double
end.
knockdown.
I
and
remember
everything.
him tweeting. He was so frustrated because
Yeah.
he was like, I was beating him the whole fight, slipped up one time, and I don't think he realized he had to turn. He turned his back,
That's the
right?
thing, man. I feel like he actually got, because if you watch that
Just
knockdown, like because
mm.
when Waleed dropped Dean was right back up.
Yeah.
Like they were clean knockdowns. I'm not trying to say like there were slips or anything.
Yeah.
Clean knockdowns, but Dean was right back up, got back into the fight. The thing with Waleed's like when he fell, like he looked like he was actually like out of it.
Like yeah, he like fell back a
yeah,
little
and
bit.
he like
too.
turned his back to a ref when it was already 8 or 9 count. So I understand why it got stopped. But that's what I'm trying to
Their
say. Like, I
rematch?
think like boxing wise, I think Waleed can win. But I think Dean actually has that
The
ability
power?
to hit him with that counter like he did, and if he
Yeah.
lands that again,
They're
and they've only gotten better. Like if you
yeah,
look at like their
they've fought in a tag team, which they've won, but they've also fought in their own solo type
Yeah,
fights,
and they
which
both
they've
did that.
also won.
Mhm.
So they're like the best in their division. You know,
Yeah.
they're the best, and that's why everyone's so hyped to see this rematch. You know, they've got this beef going on
Mhm.
for a while. Even after the first fight, they said everyone was saying rematch. We want
Yeah.
the rematch now. You know, so
How do you think it goes?
I think Willie takes this, bro. I think he learns from his mistake. I think Willie takes this.
I think I'm gonna go with Dean the Great, and I think it's gonna be a similar scenario where I think like he's gonna keep up with the boxing
Yeah.
long enough
And then hit
that
him
he's
with a
gonna be able
knockout?
to get that like counter punch and knock him out.
I don't know how many rounds it is though. Like I can't tell you if it's like 6 or 8 or like they're going the full 12.
Mhm.
You know,
But they were coming out on like smoke. Like,
Yeah,
they
they
were
were.
pushing the pace. Like it was a good fight. So I'm actually interested to see this one.
and you know, and then next we got King Kenny versus Anthony Taylor.
At
This
least they brought Kenny back.
this is a interesting. I'm pretty sure Kenny signed with Misfits. So
Yeah.
this is gonna be such an interesting fight because Anthony Taylor, he's like he's like a kind of a pro fighter, but he's not really because he keeps fighting influencers. But he
Yeah.
did fight Tommy Fury in a professional fight, and so they went the distance. I'm pretty sure Tommy won by decision, but
And Anthony Taylor's coming off a win against what people
Saul
arguably
Poppy.
say is like one of the best
Yeah.
influencer boxers in Saul Poppy.
yeah. So like, I'm gonna give it to Kenny, bro. I think Kenny's on some next
Yeah.
level, bro. I think he's
But he
got
has to
that
come
head
out
movement,
like
you
that.
know.
The thing is, like, he needs to come out like that against Anthony Taylor, and I don't know if he's gonna have the ability to do what he did against.
I don't think he has the power to knock him
Like,
out though. I think
yeah.
Anthony Taylor's too big. Like, it's just like a big dude.
Yeah.
He's actually really big. I don't know if Kenny has the ability to knock him out. I do think he has the ability to outbox him though.
But what I do think is like what Kenny did good, which he said he did in like the Whindersson fight,
Mhm.
was like a common complaint about Kenny was that he wasn't active in his
Yeah.
fights. Like he would always where Deji had that similar problem where
Yeah,
he
where he
wouldn't,
wouldn't punch.
and even like Saul Poppy where they have this thing like where they wouldn't punch, they wouldn't throw, and they wait for like these counters, and that's what like Kenny's downfall was. But in that Whindersson fight, like he was pushing the pace, like he was throwing shots, he
Bro.
was and again this whole thing about like setting up shots. What you'll notice with a lot of these influencers is like they'll usually just throw like just throw haymakers.
Yeah.
Kenny was actually like changing levels, throwing shots, setting things up, hitting uppercuts,
It got to-
overhands. It was crazy. It was just styling on him. At a
Bro,
certain
it
point.
got to an insane point to where, like, on the defensive end, he was literally just like he had his hands behind his back, and he was just
Yeah.
weaving, bro. Like
the
def-
confidence was just there.
Oh yeah, the confidence was insane in this fight.
But do you think he'll have that same confidence? against
Yes,
someone
yes.
like
I
Anthony
think coming off that win too, he is amped up. He was going to fight Gibb too, right? So
Yeah.
he's been training. He's ready for this. This is probably one of the biggest fights he's gonna be, like, fighting in this year. So I'm gonna give it to Kenny, bro. I think he stops Anthony. I think Anthony Taylor just needs to get off the scene, bro.
You think he's?
I'm gonna be so real. He's so annoying, bro. It's just like
Do you think it's like a situation where like he just doesn't belong, or do you think he's just like he's too good to be like if he's like needs to pick one? Like, are you trying to be pro? Or
yeah,
influencer?
like it's like if you're trying to be a pro fighter, be a pro fighter. You know what?
Mhm.
Like, it's like Tommy Fury. Why are they in the influencer boxing scene? You know, they put him up against Saul Poppy, and it almost, if Saul Poppy doesn't win this fight, it's gonna kill his momentum. It's
Yeah.
gonna 100% kill his momentum. You know, if he beats Kenny, yeah, he beats Kenny, but he's a pro fighter. It's like, what happens to Kenny then? This is why I hate having these guys in the scene, bro.
It's killing. Yeah, because it's killing like the hype of the people that on the
Like,
influencers should be on the
influencer
top,
boxing,
yeah.
you know, like then it just becomes a random,
Would
like,
you want to see in that case then? Would you rather have seen Kenny versus Saul?
yeah, I would rather see Kenny versus Saul, Kenny versus Gibb. They should have just took the finals of Kingpin and just put it on this card. Like,
Yeah.
why not? You know, but like they're just like, oh, we don't do things like Kingpin.
Yeah.
Bro, just move it here.
Okay, so going into that, like, what do you think is gonna be like Kenny's biggest advantage?
His defense, his defense and his confidence. You know, I think like just people are saying he is probably the most technically like the best technical influencer boxer.
Mm-hmm.
Like from everybody. Like Kenny is the best. So I think he has that on his side. Anthony Taylor has a lot of power, but if Kenny got that defense going, he's got the confidence going, he can easily outbox this dude. I don't think he's gonna knock him out though. I don't think he has enough power to knock him out.
Yeah.
Because he's just a big dude. He's just a big
Yeah,
dude.
Anthony Taylor is. And I think Kenny has a reach advantage in this, or not?
Yes, yeah.
I think that's
he
gonna be
does.
a key though. Is like keeping.
Oh yeah,
him,
just keep
like,
him at bay.
Yeah, just keep him. If you can actually like use your range like he was doing
Mhm.
in his last fight, like keep the range, he could win this.
And then up next is your favorite
My boy,
Super Salt Poppy and Slim, the Hitman.
Please, for all things, Salt Poppy, expose the fraud, bro. Please expose this one. I think this is good. I think we're finally gonna get to see what Slim is actually made of.
Yo, I think with Salt Poppy, they had a face off in the last card,
Yeah.
right? He said, "I'll put the Hitman in the grave, man."
Yeah,
He
please,
said-
Salt, please.
The Salt,
Please,
I
be the
need Salt to
people's
win
champ.
this. bro.
We need you to win this, and I know you can win this. Technically speaking, he's better. I think after his last loss, he knows what he has to do now, where he actually has to
I
like,
think
push the
Salt.
pace.
Salt is better in everything,
Yeah.
except maybe reach.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the
The
reach
only
advantage.
thing Slim has on him is gonna be that reach, but I have faith in him to like
Bro, have
get
you
around
seen
it.
Salt's
work
like
around-
transformation
he is-
though? Like
yo,
the D's.
Shout out that transformation. This man has been like he takes the scene seriously, and I respect it heavy.
Hmm.
And I think after his last fight, I think he learned now that he's not gonna get away with just trying to do like that little
Mm-hmm.
counter, and he does get hit. Like let's not pretend like he doesn't get hit. But I don't think Slim has the power to like put him
I don't
away.
think Slim can put him down. And Slim, he gets tired so fast.
Oh, yeah.
Remember,
Oh,
like
yeah.
we were last watching, he was like
And
exhausted,
Saul has
bro.
that power, bro. Please, just knock him out. I think
This might be my most hyped
Yeah.
fight on the card.
Yeah.
To be honest, like I know we got Logan and KSI, but
This is a
anytime
big one.
Sal Poppy is fighting, bro,
Oh, he's like the
I'm
people's
there,
champ,
bro.
man. He's the people's
I
champ.
am there. I'm
Yeah.
fighting just because of how entertaining he is, you know, and the build up for this fight too.
Yeah.
You know, Slim said he was gonna go to other ventures, you know,
Yeah.
like I don't know what the weight is yet. I don't know what they agreed to yet. I don't know what
Yeah.
the conditions are. I don't know how many rounds it's gonna be, but it could be 1 round. It could be 6. It's gonna be Salt Papi, bro.
Yeah.
Salt is cooking.
I
this
hope
man.
they do more rounds because I actually want to see him go the distance. I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
like the last fight we got kind of like there was more that could have gone. There was more that could have happened.
They hold Salt Papi with that with 3
but I think
rounds.
it was him. He wanted the last rounds.
No, I think it was just like because they didn't want something with Happy Punch and they didn't want their fighters fight,
Yeah,
or
which
they
is
wanted
dumb.
more
I think you should let
money.
him go more rounds. Yeah,
Yeah.
because they said, "Oh, I'm not gonna fight like unless you give me more money. I'm not gonna fight for more rounds." First of all, that's not even how it works. If you finish a round in one fight, you don't get like
Exactly.
more or less money. Like,
So I don't. It was some weird thing. So
It's
I
like,
hope
yeah.
it's at least
I hope
6
it's
rounds.
longer because I actually, if it goes the distance, I want to see it go the distance.
No, Salt Papi.
Like I don't want to be teased with no like, oh, they both had
You-
more left.
you don't
Like
got-
no, leave it all out.
You don't got
there.
any faith in the Hitman, bro? In the Hitman,
I don't
that's
want-
that's.
Listen, I'm not gonna put him out. I'm not gonna count him out because yes, he has won fights, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think he's beating Salt. Like I think he's still. I'm still gonna stick by this. I think he's
Did
overrated.
you say a few months back he's a fraud?
I said it right now, bro. I said it 2 minutes ago. Listen, I think he's the most overrated, and I think he's up against someone who some people might have said is overhyped, but I don't think that.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see this fight.
Oh yeah, Sam. This is honestly
This
one
is
of
the
my
fight.
most.
This
hyped-
is the influencer fight that people want. Like,
Exactly,
this is
bro.
what influencer boxing is supposed
This
to
is
be.
what I'm saying. This is why you make these fights. Like
Yeah.
people will come to watch if it was Slim versus Gibb,
Yeah.
King versus like Kenny versus Gibb.
Yeah.
You know, even Salt Papi versus someone like that. Like these are the fights you got to be making
Mm-hmm.
too, especially when you have the big guys like Logan Paul and KSI on the card. I don't know why Deji is not on this card. It's so surprising.
I heard something where he hasn't even been like training or
I heard-
anything after his fight with Swarms. Like he hasn't done anything.
I heard they wanted him on the card. They wanted him versus
He just wasn't
Wasabi,
ready or something.
and he wanted like Bryce Hall or like something like that. He
Oh.
wanted some random like
I don't know.
and they were just like, okay, no, then like
What I will say is one thing. I'm really happy that they ended up working it out with Slim, because like
Yeah.
as much as I think like Slim's like over, but whatever, he still is an important part in like this
of the
influencer
Misfits
scene.
brand, yeah.
Yeah, and also like the way they handled that situation with him was honestly like messed up. Like
Yeah.
don't air out like your private negotiations
On
like,
Twitter.
on Twitter and try to like devalue
The
your
fighters,
own
yeah.
fighter. Like that was kind of messed up. So I'm happy that they were able to work.
So
it out
do you think
and
it
get-
was like a planned work like type thing? Like
no,
they,
no,
they-
no. I
like-
think it was genuine. Like they just and then they ended up working it out.
okay.
Yeah. So I'm happy they worked it out. So you know, good for Sam. He's back in the scene. He is good for the scene. As much as I want to say he's like
Salt's
as much as I think he's overrated. But yeah, no, that's the end of him though. It's the end of the Hitman. I'll tell you that much.
Salt's cooking this man
Yeah.
though. That's Salt need to get his dub back.
Oh,
and if
100%.
Salt gets his dub back, this kind of like boosts his
Yeah,
momentum
because
again.
this is
you
a
know?
big fight too. At the end of the day, Slim is still a big name. Saul gets his dub. He's back on top. Maybe we get to see him like against
Would
like a
you-
Kenny or
Who
something.
would you have Salt facing? I guess
I want to see
right?
Kenny. I want to see Kenny versus Salt or like
I
Salt
want to
versus
see
Gibb.
Gibb.
Like
I
something
wanna
in
see
that
Salt
like
and Gibb, bro.
something with that like trio. I don't know how they work it out, but like either Kenny Gibb, Kenny Salt, Kenny like
At that point, I think
Salt,
Gibb
Gibb.
just needs to suck it up and just come fight, bro.
yeah,
like
I think
just fight.
just accept your thing. Whatever you get your bag, you get your bag, but come back. Like
Alright.
you're not getting fights anywhere else, and no one cares if it's anywhere. Deadass.
And then next, I know we've been talking about Paul
Whatever,
and
whatever,
Dennis.
okay, run it back one more time.
Paul
Logan
and
Paul,
Dan-
Dylan Dennis, who do you got?
I'm going Logan Paul, bro.
I'm staying with Dylan Dennis.
I know Dylan Dennis is our boy, but I'm telling you, like something is telling me Logan Paul is gonna pull out the dub.
I'm sticking with Dylan.
How much rounds?
I
is
don't
this?
like
Is this
Logan.
6 or 8?
I think it's 8. I think it's more. It's more rounds than the Tommy and KSI fight, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
Tommy KSI is confirmed 6. I know
Yeah,
that.
I think
but
theirs might be 8. Either way, I don't know if it goes 8, but
Team Dylan Dennis takes him down and puts him in an armbar or something like.
if it comes down to it, man, gotta do what you gotta do.
Nah, I'm going Logan Paul.
I'm going Dylan Dennis.
I know we talked about this so
I
much,
can't
so
switch
like.
up. Yeah, I don't even like. We've said what we had to say.
Yeah,
but
and
we'll
then-
milk it one more time when the next press conference comes out.
And then KSI, Tommy
Tommy
Fury,
Fury, we've said it before. I'll say it again.
I'm
I
going
want
KSI.
I want KSI to win. I don't think he's gonna win. I'm going Tommy Fury.
I'm going KSI with the upset. I'm going round 4 knockout. I'm going round 4 knockout. He catches Tommy. He puts everything he got into this punch
Put everything
and
into
puts
the
him
forearm.
down, bro.
Put everything into
Do you
the
think if
forearm.
he does knock out Tommy, do you think they'll do a rematch?
No.
Or do you think he'll just be like, nah, like I'm just gonna go Jake,
Nah, he's
like,
gonna move on. Because I think he wants, like, doesn't even want to give him the chance.
like to win?
Like, I think, like, in KSI minds, like, he wants him to have to wake up every day, like, damn,
Yeah.
if only we rematch, I could beat you. It's like, too bad you're never getting a chance.
You're never getting the rematch.
Like, you're never
You
getting
should have beat me in the
yeah,
first
it's
place.
literally gonna be like, sucks for you. Like, you should have got it done when you had the chance.
But yeah, bro, that's the whole Misfits Boxing Prime card, October 14th. We'll be I don't know if we'll do a live reaction right after or make a video. Like we'll do something.
I don't know
when
if
it
I'll
happens.
be in the right mood to, like, not like right mood, but like, I think I'll be too, like, to even think about, like, reacting.
This guy's gonna be lit.
I'm gonna be, like, watching it so intently, I'm gonna forget that we're even, like, watching.
I'm
like,
telling you, when that Salt Poppy Slim
Oh,
fight comes
I'm
on,
gonna
bro,
be-
that
oh
I'm
my
gonna be
God.
seated watching, bro.
It's-
No one's gonna be able to
yeah.
talk to me.
This is like when Deji finally beat Fuzi.
Yo,
And
I was like,
We were up there throwing the hands. I was like, oh
Bro,
man.
I'm so happy he beat Fuzi
Oh
too, bro.
my
Out of
God,
all
when he hit him
people,
with the
out of all
uppercut,
people, that was so good, bro.
Uppercut, hook, the straight. I was like, oh my God, this is a dead you've been waiting for.
Speaking of Fuzi, bro, he's been missing for like 4 weeks, bro. I haven't heard any news from. It's been like 3 to 4 weeks, bro.
Neon versus Fuzi, get it done in the JK.
Bro, Neon got pressed by somebody the other day. I saw.
Neon, he's in the gym with Bradley Martin now. I want Neon versus Fuzi headline the Jake and KSI.
I want
fight.
Aiden Ross versus Nico.
You know what? You know what I want? I want freaking Wade back on the commentary.
Yes, bro, we need Wade on the commentary.
Bring him
like,
back.
Misfits needs to stop being so stupid,
You're
bro.
allowed to take criticism. People are allowed to
Like,
criticize people.
Dana
Bring
White,
him back.
Dana White and Vince McMahon have been able to do business with people they absolutely hate because it's best for business, bro. Like that's what they always used to say. But as
Bring
someone, Wade is somebody
back.
that calls it down the middle. He has amazing commentary skills. He hypes up the fights. He makes
understands.
content.
He knows fighting.
Exactly, like
More than
just
any of these
put
other
your
people.
petty differences aside and hire this
I
man
want Wade
back.
back. I want Sensei back. I want the mans that know what they're doing on the commentary and they're
Exactly,
good.
bro.
People already like them. They bring fans.
Exactly,
them.
bro. Like Wade has
They
a
might
big
bring
following on his
more
own.
fans. They might bring more fans than a lot of these people on
Bro,
these cards.
everything below Dean the Great and Waleed, everything like Asher Dewey, Swarms, Chase Demore, maybe not Wenderson Nunes, but SX,
Speed
and
Dave
then
Lamau.
and then Alex Sabi, all that Wade will probably bring more interest
Oh,
in these.
yeah.
He might even bring more interest into those fights.
Yeah, 100%.
Because he'll be like, oh, this is why this fight's important.
Yeah.
This is why this fight's because he wants to see the scene grow and be successful. But when y'all want to be petty and you want to say he's playing both sides,
it's like how Ariel Helwani is for UFC.
exactly.
Like Dana
I
White
don't-
doesn't get along with Ariel Helwani at all. But Ariel Helwani's still out here doing
He's
UFC
doing his
presses,
thing, bro.
and he
Like,
carries up the scene. You know, it brings up people like listen to his opinions, whether or not he was a fighter or not.
and Wade has the Ariel Helwani cosign. He
Yep.
has the blessing from Ariel
And he
Helwani. So
deserves it.
So I don't see why like you don't bring him on. Like just if people don't like him at Misfits,
Just put the
just-
pettiness aside and just
Exactly.
get it done.
exactly at
Just
the
get
end of the
it
day,
done.
just do
At
it.
the end of the day, it's best for your company. It's best for everyone.
People want
Get
to
it
see
done.
Wade, bro. Like
Get it done. You don't have to get along. You don't even have to interact with each other. Get it done.
exactly.
Get it done.
All right, bro.
But anyways, yeah, that's the Misfits card. We'll probably milk it one more time. Two
Yeah.
more times. We got a month left. Oh, whoa.
And then when that JKSI fight gets announced, bro,
Whoa!
yo, we're
Bruh,
gonna be
dude.
there. We're gonna be
We
there.
will be here every day. I'm gonna take a page out of Logan's book here. Just like how they
We'll
say
be
Wade
there.
milks content,
We'll
makes
be
a 10-second video. We're about to make 45.
We will be there. I'm telling
Like
you.
45 videos milking every 5 seconds of their content, bro. Trust me on that.
But yeah,
Alright, guys. But yeah, that was the Misfits Prime card. We'll see what happens. See y'all in the next one.
All right.